of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over first.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, up over 130 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
pass intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback, Mike Glennon, who played his college ball at North Carolina State.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Shawn there defensively.
Glennon. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now it's Hines. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Hines. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down and 4. Rodgers. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the delay, here's Hines. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. On second and 11 now. Rodgers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Brings up third and 9.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he finds McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 26.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. He's got the tight end, Banan. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Draw play. This is Hines. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
This is Hines. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
The tackle made by Jonathan Bostic. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Brings up second and
A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 21 carries, 84 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now Glennon. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
complete.
A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
To throw again on second down. Glennon. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Colts 7, Jets 0.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
23-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He dumps this off to Mack, and he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Jets 3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Complete to
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
They run with Hines. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And
on third down, he'll drop to throw. He completes this one to Mack. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle to Beckham. Give him 9 there, the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 35-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York set to take the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Davis there on the coverage.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down.
Back to throw here. This complete to Henry over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Nice job there of utilizing his big...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
6.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
10 yards on the pickup.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Third quarter starts with a run by Mack. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Looking to throw again on second down. Glennon. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Glennon. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Glennon hit. He loses the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the Jets first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
first
My
down.
goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll run here with Mack. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Clennon's pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 2 yards on that play, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
First down.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run the draw play with Mack. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Mack off the draw play. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
25-yard line.
So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. that his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Aaron Rodgers, the 8-time Pro Bowler with an 8-point second-half lead and looking to add to it. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking long for Westbrook. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And 10 yards to go.
Rodgers going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Rodgers pass.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. Now it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Makes the score Colts 24, Jets 13.
Big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now Glennon. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. That'll bring up second down.
There defensively.
Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Yes. Got to get a score. Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Defensively.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Glennon got an open man. It's Harmon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. The throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground with Mack. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well. I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he finds McLaurin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. Hines, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They run again with Hines. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense. with 1:53 left. Back to throw, Rodgers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. On second down now, it's Hines. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, they were big favorites coming in, but they had to work for this one.
It certainly wasn't the walk in the park that you expected coming into this one. I have a suspicion that in their meetings next week, head coach going to talk to them a little bit about focus, don't you think?
Yeah, because down the stretch, there was some nail-biting going on. And you're right. I think not only the fans, but those folks inside that locker room, they expected a comfortable victory.
Yeah, they certainly did, and that just tells you about the NFL. Any given game, you never know how it's going to turn out. You'd better be ready to play.
So for Indianapolis, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they suffered